Morning everyone, I am Mohalkar Kulsum and today I am explaining the process of refining of petroleum. It is the bit from the chapter of engineering chemistry which is of the second chapter which is fuels and lubricants. So let's get started. Introduction to petroleum refining. The crude oil which is directly obtained from the oil wells containing complex mixture of hydrocarbons. It must be refined to obtain useful products like petrol, diesel, kerosene. For make it used in multiple machineries or application, it has to be refined as it can't directly be used. First step is the separation of water. The crude oil obtained from the oil wells containing water and other impurities which has to be separated. If the water is not separated as water containing multiple salty impurities or salty compounds, it can harmful to the machineries which over which this oil will be used. So it is necessary to separate the water from the crude oil to make it pure. For that, it is passed between two highly charged electrodes. Water droplets forms and convert into droplets combines and convert into large drops and separated from the oil. As these two from the water is passes from these two electrodes and then it circulates around it and the pure water is obtained and the water is separated and the oil is obtained which is water free. Then removal of harmful sulfur compounds. It is also necessary to remove the sulfur compounds from the crude oil. As crude oil contains sulfur compounds which are actually harmful, it is treated with copper oxide. As copper oxide is treated with sulfur. There might be this SO4, SO3 and SO2. So this sulfur present in the crude oil is treated with copper and hence forms CuSO4 which is copper sulfide which is in solid form. It is then after filtration it can be removed and the crude oil which is obtained after this process is now free from the water and harmful sulfur compounds. But still there are multiple fractions which are present in the crude oil which has to be separated. For that a fractionating unit is made which is called as the fractional distillation unit. For that, firstly it is the fractionating unit. Firstly, the crude oil which is separated from the harmful sulfur compounds and water is passed from here. It is the furnace which is heated about 400 degrees Celsius. It is it is very high temperature. The vapors, the crude oil converted into vapors and enters from this into this column. And also the steam is also passed below the column for the compounds, the fractions present in the crude oil having 400 degrees which vaporize at 400 degrees Celsius to condense those compounds. The steam is passes over here and as these compounds condensed, it is taken out as the heavy oil. As the temperature increases means 400 degrees Celsius, as the distillation of the fractions present inside the crude oil is uh, is distilling as step by steps, the fractions inside present in the crude oil having lower boiling point or lower vaporizing point, they they fractionate or they condensed at higher levels. Means the here we obtain we are we can obtain the lubricating oil. Means the compounds present inside the crude oil having the temperature higher than having the temperature lower than 400 degrees Celsius are condensed here. And again, if those compounds having like if the compounds having around 350 or 380 degree temperature which are condensed over here and the lubricating oil is fine, there might be possible the compounds having inside the present in the crude oil having the components which having the temperature around 320 or about 300 which are condensed over here. Means uh, as the vapors goes up they condense at their lower temperature. So here the gases is out. The compounds present inside the crude oil may have the very low temperature, even if they can't condense over large trays to just like room temperature. So those gases, those molecules are vaporized but do not condense and can taken out from this, which are the actually gases. And in this fractionating unit, these are multiple trays present over which the chimneys are arranged, and over and above them the loose caps are arranged, so that the vaporized vapors of the molecules can goes up, and if their temperature is, if they get condensed, they can comes over these outlets, as we get here the lubricating oil, diesel and kerosene. In this way, the crude oil is separated into the oils which are used as the respective applications. Now these are the fractionating unit in reality. Then the main fractions and their uses, like the uncondensed gas means the wet very higher levels, means which does not comes from the inlet, from the outlet, which is taken out from the gas present at the upper side of the fractionating column, are used as LPGs. Now petroleum ether, these are the applications of these crude oil is used on the basis of their boiling, vaporizing points or boiling points, and when they condensed according to that. So these are the applications. Fuels and petrols are used in vehicles, with diesel used in transporting, generators and industry. Liquefied petroleum gas used for domestic cooking and heating, which we use in our daily life. And second, the lubricants, these are used in engines, machines and vehicles to reduce friction and wears. These were the applications and the working of refining of petroleum and this fractional distillating column. Thank you.